Hey, let's discuss a way to build a budget, and I call it a no excuse budget. The reason why is you want to have no excuses around your finances. You want to take charge of them, take ownership, and the only way to do that is know what the numbers are, right? So, how are we going to do this? First, I recommend doing it with whoever your significant other is, that you can sit down and do this together because it makes it so much easier if you're transparent about where the money's being spent. People will find out one sooner rather than later anyways, so it's important. Break this down, go through this with your spouse or significant other, and then also um, you know make sure you're honest about what you're putting down, because here's the thing. A lot of times we get either homeowners just that are trying to figure out their budget right now. Debts are rising. At the end of 2023 is when I'm recording this, and debts are rising, savings are coming down. So how do we get ahead of this so it doesn't become a problem for you? And it doesn't have to be a problem if we can get ahead of the problem and identify the issues. Now, if you're a home buyer, this is extremely, extremely important for you, because a lot of times we get the objection of like, hey, you know what? I'm not going to buy right now, but I'm going to wait to save. I want my payment to be a few $100s less. I'm going to go ahead and save money. Now, that is a total legitimate concern, and I stress the need that you should have savings, and that is 100% needed. What I don't believe is that, let's say somebody has 5% saved for a down payment, and they go, you know what, Kevin, I'm going to wait and I'm going to save 20%. Then I say, do you have a budget? Do you have a plan that saves X amount of money to hit your payment target? Generally, what I hear is, well, no, I'm going to save. In the next few months, I'm going to save. This next year, I'm going to save. But historically, do you save? First, you need to get in the habit of saving. Then, how much you need to save to hit your payment targets? A lot of times it's, $50,000 or $100,000. That's just not realistic. Why not have the effect of inflation and the effects of a appreciation in the home market? We can go over more on that in another video. Home prices have risen over 73 years. Only 7 times they've gone down. So if we're betting, overall home prices do generally go up. We want to make sure it's a sound decision. So hear me. We want to make sure when we do this budget, the budget really, really needs to be thought through. Make sure you have reserve accounts. I recommend at least 2 months reserves and up to 6 months reserves. 6 months reserves. I told that to somebody the other day, and they're like, wow, 6 months reserves. Yeah, 6 months reserves is ideal, but it's not necessary. But one thing I'll tell you is just make sure you understand your budget. So let's jump in really quick here, okay? So I'm going to show you the budget here. This is a very simple budget that we use, and it basically just goes through. There's a few different tabs. There's a basic worksheet. There's college student worksheet, parent, homeowner, and senior. Easy to use. So it breaks it. This is really cool though, because it breaks it down in needs monthly. So it's very simple. Needs monthly, wants monthly, and spending monthly. So and savings. So it's going to go through all your saving, your spending, but how much money you spend on savings, right? So because this is really going to help you understand. Then it'll break down as you put numbers in here. It's going to show you what your needs or wants are. It's going to adjust this here. Use whatever is going to pertain to you. As a parent, you might see more child care or other expenses you may not see on a basic budget. So use the one that fits your needs. And then what you want to do is, once you complete this very basic worksheet, and I have a link right below, you can just click on it and download the Excel for free. But just know that as you fill this out, you're going to get clarity on how much you can save for a home purchase, right? So first, you're going to budget your monthly payment, but you have to budget if you're trying to save for a home purchase. You're going to have to figure out how much you need to save. Well, then, is it going to take you 3 years to save for that down payment? Well, what if you bought now and the appreciation helped you buy into that house or get equity in that house? Would it be better to buy now? And it's not always the answer to buy now. I understand I'm in the mortgage business, so everybody, maybe people think, well, of course you want me to buy now, but I don't believe that. I started in the early 2000s, saw a lot of people buy houses when they probably shouldn't have. I'm the last person to tell people to buy a house when they shouldn't. But I think it's important to go through the budget, understand the numbers, And then what you can do is you can always schedule a call back on my webpage. I have a scheduled call, or on the very first page. We can go back through this. Once you get this, either shoot me a email back or text or schedule a call. Be really happy to go through it with you and give you my thoughts or any areas. If you, one thing I'm very passionate about is making sure we don't just focus on the expense side of the equation, but also focus on, look at the income side of the equation, because this is little section right on top, right? Big old expense section, little section right on top. This is a big deal. You have to focus on the income side as well, because you only can drive down your expenses so far. If you don't focus on your income side, you're never going to excel. So, for example, there's only milk only goes down so low, eggs only go down so low, gas prices only go down so low. But you could affect your income side. So as you bring that income up, now eggs still stay the same price, milk stays the same price. You have a more discretionary income. It's going to be easier for you to save for a house, easier for you to buy a second home, easier for you to buy an investment home that can help build wealth. So I hope you found this, valuable. I wanted to get this out to you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And if you're watching this on social or YouTube, please hit it give it a like, and then subscribe if you want more videos like that. Download the budget, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.